America is bracing for retaliation by Iran after the devastating U.S. airstrikes. Authorities are warning about potential sleeper cells and lone wolf extremists.
We recognize that as tensions escalate, that means that there could be more potential for threats here at home. And so that's why we're at an elevated threat right now, and we'll continue to stay diligent.
Sporting events and other so-called soft targets are vulnerable. July 4th celebrations are just 10 days away and could also be a prime target for Iranian terrorists.
This is a time where you really have to be vigilant and look and make sure that nobody's acting suspicious around you. And if they are, make sure you let somebody know.
In addition to the obvious potential targets like Times Square, the Department of Homeland Security's Terrorism Advisory System is also warning of potential cyber attacks on businesses and an attack on the national grid that could have crippling consequences.
Breaking news, Iran has retaliated against the United States.
Iranian missiles were fired at U.S. military bases in the Middle East nations of Qatar and Iraq, but it's being seen as a largely symbolic attack.
At this time, there are no reports of U.S. casualties.
President Trump actually said, "I want to thank Iran for giving us early notice. Perhaps Iran can now proceed to peace and harmony." There is growing concern today about satellite images that show a fleet of trucks at Iran's underground nuclear plant at Fordo 3 days before the U.S. attack. Were they moving a stockpile of 90 pounds of highly enriched uranium?
A large number of trucks pulling up to Fordo and pulling away with goodness knows what's in them.
President Trump is calling on Iranians to overthrow their government ruled by clerics. The White House doubled down on that call today.
Why shouldn't the Iranian people rise up against this brutal terrorist regime? That's a question the president raised.
In Israel, the terrifying missile battle with Iran continues.
I think we should all get in.
CNN's Anderson Cooper had to flee on live TV during a 3 a.m. missile attack.
This is the first time today that we have had an alarm like this.